pretty excited. I'm excited for this organization. I'm excited for all the people that are in it. Richard's not going to brag much on himself, but Richard's really been a real driving force behind some of these changes that we're doing here to grow. I think I go back to your childhood. I love you. One of your quotes is from your mother, right? And
there's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those, I'm sure, but the one about growing, I guess.
Yeah, when you're green, you're growing. When you're ripe, you're rotten.
Yeah, I love that.
And never be ripe and rotten. Always be growing. And when you're through learning, you're kind of through. You're through progressing and growing. And so, let's keep green and growing.
Yeah. Well, and this is a different, as I said, this is now a very large organization, but it's an organization that's committed to doing things the right way, treating people the right way with trust and respect. As the company has grown in size and so forth, the way you lead an organization, you need to change and evolve, because what worked at one size of an organization, a way you did things, doesn't necessarily work on a larger scale. And
100%.
And what I really appreciate in this partnership that is been formed here and so forth is that this organization needed more structure around intentionality around leadership development and making sure that we're really synchronized and aligned, and leaving a little bit, leaving less to chance, if you will, and more towards a calculated approach. And so you've certainly brought a lot of that here with your success in your career, and it's really having an impact here in our organization. I'm learning and growing as we go along.
As I am.
Yeah.
I just love the team. The team is just incredible. They want to win. Mm-hmm. They're all, and what's really unique and awesome is that they're all in to win, for the right reasons. Good, solid people, great company, an industry that we both love.
Yeah.
Full of great people, great customers, and the sky's the limit. This is, in my opinion, very unique opportunity that we have, and it's all kind of culminating together. It's very exciting.
It is. I have no doubt that we're going to reach our goals of, first and foremost, by being the best in everything we do, right? Whether it's the lowest accident rates, the highest on-time service, lowest driver retention, whatever you want to say. We're going to be successful, I have no doubt, in achieving those goals. And with that, what happens when you're successful and you do things well, then people want to do more business with you.
Yeah.
And kind of the growth sort of comes with it in a sense. And we've got to manage to make sure that we're growing in a healthy way while maintaining that quality. And what I'm seeing happening as we're working together is I'm seeing a very sustainable process that's able to be maintained and scaled regardless of this, as this organization grows.
I believe that when we talk about trust, you bring that up. I think the drivers are trusting that we are changing in the ways we need to change.
Yeah.
I think the office and maintenance folks are seeing the power of trust, that character and competence side of things, and I believe our customers are seeing that as well. And as you know, they want us to grow with them. Mm-hmm. Some in a major way. Yeah. And we just have to align ourselves and be very mature about our process and speed, for that. So that's also very exciting.
Yeah, it's really, to be a part of something that really does matter.
Yeah.
And of course, that's to make sure. I don't know that everyone truly understands how important the jobs that we do and our people do in our company, how important they are, not just to this company, but into our industry but to this country.
Yeah, for sure. It's like we help feed the America. We help feed the country, right? I remember years and years ago, I was standing outside of a Target in Arizona,
Yeah.
and I saw this mother bring her kids, 3 or 4 kids, out with a couple shopping carts, full of product to her car, and I knew that we had single sourced that building, and so everything that was in that cart we had delivered. And I just remember like it was yesterday how I felt. It was just very proud that we had some part in delivering a better life to them.
Yeah.
And then I think about the food that we ship and the other products we ship, and what a noble purpose it is to feed the country, or to be involved in that, and to grow responsibly so that we can influence more for good. That's what gets me really excited about this opportunity that we have.
I couldn't have said it better. I mean, we are so lucky to live in this country first and foremost.
Very much so.
It's really there's nothing else like it anywhere.
Yeah.
And I know certainly people have their differences out there, but this is an incredible country, and it's a privilege to be a part of this country. It's a privilege to serve in the way that we serve, and I don't know, feeding this great nation, right?
Yeah, and maybe, Brad, something else that has been way cool for me is, your military background,
Mm-hmm.
and we're now recruiting in a major way,
Yep.
Through the military to come join us. Maybe talk a little bit about the company and being veteran-owned, and kind of what that means for our drivers, for our employees, and our customers.
Actually, just today, the day we're recording this, we were officially certified as a veteran-owned enterprise. And I had no idea. First of all, I mean, proud to be a veteran. To be a veteran-owned enterprise, to be certified as such, the organization has to be owned, the majority of it has to be owned by a veteran. And boy, I don't know, you would have thought, okay, you just go online and fill something out, and and you can be ordained and marry a couple people tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. But this, and it was actually, I didn't even, I guess, know about this organization all that much, but one of our customers made this suggestion that we consider, why don't we have this certification? I don't know. So anyway, that was about a year ago, and we got around to looking into it closer, and then I had poor Brian Colas, our Chief Risk Officer, had him run point on this thing, and I had no idea what I was asking him to do. This was like the most extensive process. Brian, I think, told me he had to submit over 1,000 documents. And so, I mean, they were looking at everything you can imagine about the organization. And it just culminated today with the final step was an interview that I had this morning. And then we received the designation. And what that means for the organization, I mean, being a veteran-owned organization, it certainly, as Richard mentioned, I mean, we love veterans. You talk about, servicing this great country and having a pride in that. Veterans are hard working, mission focused, are used to making, sacrifices for the mission, for example, disciplined, all those sort of things, great attributes. And to be able to take veterans that are transitioning out of the military and help them by providing an opportunity in an environment where we have a lot of other veterans. We appreciate veterans, we love veterans, we're owned by a veteran, so on and so forth. Very excited about that. And I know a lot of our customers that I've talked to about it are very excited about it as well. A lot of companies out there want to do business with companies that are owned by minorities.
Yeah.
And certainly the veteran-owned organization is one of those minorities.
You know, and I love the military and the drivers, and I feel like each group should be saluted because of what they do for each of us. It's just it's exciting, and it just really fits together.
It does. A lot of great things going on here in the organization. I mean, we're only a few months into this.
Yeah.
You know, like in life, I mean, you got different chapters in your own book. This is certainly, you know, I feel like this is we started a new chapter together here. Even though I've been here for 25 years, this is a new chapter and I'm very excited about, you know, how this thing's all going to unfold together.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, just honored, as I said before, and I think the foundation that's being built in a very methodical, wonderful way. The team that's been assembled is just outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Everybody's kind of blooming where they're planted and lifting where they stand, and you can see the whole thing move forward. And I just, like I said, there's a lot of potential to live up to, and a lot of responsibility. And I feel like our team sees that, feels it, knows it, and is executing. They're turning that knowledge into understanding, and then that understanding into intelligence, that action. And they're taking the right actions. And I believe you have a kind of an entrepreneurial spirit of pushing forward, and which is going to be very good in our growth, right? Internal growth as well as acquisitions.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of chapters still to be written.
Yeah, we're like I started buying the business as we talked about, and we met 10 years ago, and so I like to think in chunks of time a little bit, and you know, right now very focused on the next 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's we've got a great organization, and we've got so many things to be proud of and be thankful for. And we're also just super, super excited about what this thing could really look like here as time unfolds. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
You're going to get to know Richard a lot over time here. It's only been a few months, and he's as you'll find, he's a really committed individual that's very much a servant leader. Humble. He talks a lot about in the organization about, it's not about who gets the credit, right? It's about winning. It's about winning together as a team, defining what winning means, and winning here is defined as excellence, right?
That's right.
You like to say.
I just, like you said, Harry S. Truman said, you can accomplish anything in life providing you don't mind who gets the credit. Mm-hmm. And who cares? As long as we win and we can continue on with this noble purpose and deliver a better life to thousands, if not millions of people, and help people and their families here grow and develop and achieve their goals. I think this organization is a great platform for that, and we're in the right industry for that, and I think we have the right team.
I could not agree more. I thank you, Richard, for letting me formally introduce you to the organization.
Thank you. I need to tell you a little bit as well. I think, Brad, you're a great leader, and you have that humility as well. And what I loved about Brad, and the reason why I wanted to come here is he is willing to learn, continue to grow, even after 25 years. He is very aggressive in learning and understanding and applying, which is awesome. And I think the sky is the limit because of your personality, your leadership, and your vision that you've had and have for the future. So I just think this is a great duo that I'm honored to be part of.
Thank you. I couldn't agree more. I feel so good about the direction moving forward. I'm so thankful that we met 10 years ago, and that it's turned into this. And now, as we look forward over the next 10 years, working together to really serve everyone in the organization, to serve our customers. I feel so good about the future of this organization. And I thank you for joining us. It's going to be a fun ride.
Honored to be here.
Yeah, good to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. All right, well, with that, as I said, Richard's, you're going to hear a lot more from Richard, as time goes on. Sometimes with me, sometimes without me, what have you. Just know we're always sort of attached at the hip. We're communicating every day, working together to move the organization forward. And if you got any further questions, please send them in. And we're just super excited for the future, and we look forward to sharing more with you as time goes on. We're committed to communicating with you on a regular basis. Have a great day.